What is it about Elvis that makes you want to talk with him and play music?
I feel I have a lot in common with him. You know, he's a singer-songwriter. We came out of the same era. We're from similar parts of the world. He's from Liverpool, I'm from Newcastle. I've always respected him as a songwriter, as a performer and a singer. And then to meet on these terms, we're talking about music. We're talking about the writing of songs and you know what it's to be like to be a musician as opposed to a celebrity. It interests me greatly. So I know he's going to have a very pertinent line of questioning. It's not just, you know, what's your favorite color and, you know, that stuff. It's going to be about real stuff that I'm concerned with.
I was curious about your way into reggae, because reggae was a defining part of the early Police records, and it continues to be throughout your Police career. Where did you first hear that? Where did it first hit you from?
Well, some people think I was singing with a Jamaican accent. And,
well, I have to say, the influence of the Marley record must have been profound.
See, you're
I
wrong.
did hear that.
My dialect from Newcastle
It comes out the
sounds
same.
like Jamaican.
Yeah.
He has an encyclopedic knowledge of music of all different kinds. He's curious about music, as all good musicians are. So I suspect this is going to be the right kind of show for me. Most people who interview you on even a music show aren't necessarily musicians, in fact generally aren't. So he'll have an inside track on what it's like to be a musician, what the challenges are, how difficult it is, and also how much fun it is.
Do you like the idea of, you know, sort of going deep on the creative process and how writing happens, or are you one that likes to shed light on that or not?
You know, it's always a mysterious process, even to yourself. And so it's nice to hear someone, a kindred spirit, exploring that area with you. I'm probably going to give more away to him than I would to somebody else. So he's probably a good choice.
And we've heard all kinds of stories from the road.
You know, we've had a lot of fun. I would get out every night and sing the second verse and chorus with Allison with him. That's one of my favorite songs. Really a high spot of the tour, going out there in his act and, you know, competing with him. You know, having, you know, two bull alpha males competing, but also making something that at times was quite beautiful. We came out of an era and there was a lot of music, a lot of musicians, a lot of energy, and it's interesting who survived. You know, I think we both look upon ourselves as survivors. We've survived this incredible period, you know, out on the road. Both Elvis and I have been on the road non-stop and that whole time. We've prospered, we've matured, we've evolved, and so it's nice to meet him after all this time and share this.
One last thing, this building, the Apollo. What do you make of it?
This is my second time here. I performed with Herbie Hancock here a few years ago, and I came through the door and the doorman said, "Welcome back home, Sting." So that makes you feel, I mean, the Apollo is seriously, has some serious spirit, bhav they call it in India. It's a very strong, energetic place. I'm glad to be here.